house is part of. And of course, Shibli, a dear friend, old friend, and a spiritual guru.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. I'm very thankful to Qazi Khalid Ashraf, my childhood friend. And everything is already said by the others. And I don't want to longer my speech. I want to request my elder brother, Mr. Iftikharul Karim, ex-ambassador, who please come and say something about this house and our ancestry. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Shibli, for giving me an opportunity to speak to our guests here today. This house is central to our family. This is my paternal grandfather's house, and even though I've never lived here, but we spent a lot of time during his lifetime, my grandfather's lifetime, and also afterwards. This house has remained at the center of our family's togetherness, so to say. We were 57 first cousins at one point in time. And right now, I think we are down to maybe 15. So it's all, and as far as I'm concerned, we are also on the way right now. But anyway, just briefly, I want to say something about my grandfather who built this house. He was one of the first Muslim to be recruited for the Bengal Civil Service in 1904. And he retired in 1936 as district magistrate and collector of Jashore. And during his career, he spent all over the Bengal presidency, as it was then known, during the British colonial period. And he was given the title of a Khan Bahadur in 1931. He spent all his life in government service until he retired. He was at one point, after retirement, also appointed as administrator of the Burma Refugee Organization during 1944, when the Japanese had overrun Burma, and there was a whole influx of Burmese refugees into India, colonial India at that time. My grandfather had a passion for shooting and wildlife, which is why there used to be a cage there where a royal tiger was actually kept as a pet, more or less. And an aviary out here at the back, which is now the back wall. The aviary had all sorts of birds, including spoonbills. And this is surprising. And each year, I remember my grandfather, we would accompany my grandfather on shooting expeditions on the rivers of Jamuna and Padma. We used to go by boat and stay on the river for a month. You will see some photographs out here, which shows me, that's the first time I accompanied him in 1952. And you will see me, I'm maybe 5 years old or 7 years old at that time. 52 or 7 years old actually. And his passion was also shooting. He had shot several tigers during his course of his career in central province of India. And there were 2 tiger skins hanging on the wall there. That is my earliest memory of this house. A lot of this particular property can be actually, tied together, because there was an exhibition which my father was a keen photographer and he was also a conservationist and things like that. So he documented life in Bangladesh between the 1950s and 1960s in a photographic way, through photographs. And it included every aspect of life in Bangladesh at that time, East Pakistan. And that exhibition is still on in the Bengal Foundation today, and which you are welcome to see there. And you will see that there are aspects of my grandfather's life here, and as seen through my father's eyes. But I wish you and I thank you for taking this opportunity, for coming here, braving the perils of Dhaka's traffic. And I hope you have a good evening and enjoy this property. Thank
you. So that was Mr. Iftikharul Karim. He was the former ambassador of Bangladesh to China. So it's a very renowned family with a lot of accomplishments. And the exhibition that he was talking about by his father, Mr. G.N. Karim, is now at the Bengal Shilpalaya. If you have a chance, please go and see. In the universe, everything is connected, as you can see. So I think you will enjoy and can link it to today's event. I would now like to invite the Honorable Ambassador of the British Honorable Ambassador, Mr. Dixon, to come and say a few words.